Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be a singles spread. So people that have somebody in mind or somebody you've just met, we're just going to kind of see the situation, how this is going to unfold, how they feel about you, just the kind of general energy around this. I hope you guys are having a super happy birthday, and let's get into this. All right, the first card is the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands knows exactly what he wants, crossed by the Queen of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get all the cards out. Ten of Cups in the position of the subconscious. Eight of Pentacles in the past for you guys. Wheel of Fortune currently. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Nine of Pentacles in the near future. My goodness, so many signs, are getting the Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Queen of Wands, here you are. Sorry, not here you are. I'm being drawn to this soulmate potential in the near future. This is really lovely. I'm feeling, because this is in the position of your power, that's why I'm saying here you are. I know you guys are air, but Queen of Wands to me is somebody knows exactly what they want. They're not trying to hold back in any type of way. They're about action. They're ready to kind of move. And it's crossed by the Hangman here, or right above it. So there's a little bit of stop, start energy. You wanting to move forward, the universe kind of holding things up, and the last card, the outcome, is the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Okay, let's get into this. Lots of kings and queens here. What I'm seeing with this is a need to, I'm seeing a lot of personal work going on. I see this person's been working on their money. I feel like you have as well. I feel like this whole last year, there's been an emphasis on kind of going to the next stage in life. So it's like, what more do I want to experience? And I feel like there's been a long period. Queen of Cups to me is somebody that's really deep in their emotions and their feelings, not necessarily emotional, but like what they want to attract in to fill them. And it's in the cross position. So this is letting me know that this hasn't quite come about. It's still in the manifestation energy, but currently you have this Wheel of Fortune energy. And I know right now we're kind of in this weird Mercury retrograde eclipse season. We have one on June 10th. To me, it feels like right in this time period, like end of June, I'm seeing somebody here like really, really stepping forward. You're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles, and vice versa. I always look at love readings as kind of like a mirror. So two people kind of having the same vibration and kind of matching on that level. You're going to find this person incredibly attractive. If you've already met them, you already do. And I feel like if you're worried, if they feel the same way, don't worry. Don't worry. Nine of Pentacles is all about fruit ripening. It's like the harvest ready. And this is in the near future. It's telling me there's a little bit of a wait, and that's fine. But this is somebody that, they're going to kind of tick all your boxes. This is somebody that is, I feel like, a little bit more emotional than you. I feel like there's a need to kind of open that heart a little bit, not overthink the situation, not overthink this person. There's compromises and kind of, this person feels uniquely different. But I feel for you, just because I'm looking at this Ten of Wands here in the position of what you need to know, don't carry old baggage into the situation. I feel like this is why there's a slight delay. And I feel like I want to say either now, between now and the next eclipse, so mid-June here, really set this intention of like not carrying anything with you, especially in regards to yourself. And when I say that, I'm feeling like self-doubt, anything that feels like it doesn't belong in that space of the heart dimension, I guess, essentially. So anything lower vibration, like kind of just analyze this for a second, because I feel like when we go into relationships, inevitably there's kind of this analysis phase, and I'm seeing this with you, with this Hangman here. That's fine, but make sure it's looking not blindly, but I feel like really focusing on the good stuff that you have to offer and then they have to offer. This person finds you very attractive. So if you're wondering about that, don't wonder. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I mean, that's fire, especially with the King of Wands. I think what you're going to find incredibly attractive about them and vice versa is you're both doers. You're both wanting to co-create a life. And it feels like of joy. This person is willing to, I mean, if you're at a distance, travel towards you. This person's willing to take a risk. This person's not going to overthink it. This person's just going to move forward and do it. King of Wands with Knight of Swords. I feel like this is actually from a really well-intentioned and grounded space. This isn't somebody that just doesn't think it through. There's just a knowing within them, and there's a difference there. Especially with the High Priestess, there's like a knowing here between the two of you. I feel like also, I feel like there's one concern, and it feels like the intellectual matchup here between the two of you. I feel like this person's very open-minded, so it's almost like they'll catch up, because I feel like you're a little bit, I don't know, it's like read up on more stuff. There's something about what you're passionate about that you kind of have to clue them into, is what I'm seeing. Because I think that's an important part of your life too. It's telling me though, the past is what's moving this reading forward. You're at this apprenticeship phase, and it feels like to me working on yourself. I feel like both people working on themselves. High Priestess. This is an incredibly balanced reading. High Priestess to me is somebody that has the mind and the heart in harmony. The mind isn't overthinking, the heart isn't, you know, pushed aside. This is really incredibly balanced here. Let's kind of see what this Knight of Swords, actually, let me clear this away. I want to look at the Knight of Swords, King of Wands energy, because this is clearly standing out to me as their energy. I kind of want to just get a spread around this and see how they feel about you. How they will approach this. How will they approach this? How do they feel about Gemini? Again, this doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's kind of their general energy, how they present themselves. Action taker. Not really afraid of anything. I'm getting a strange message, like nice hair. That's so strange. Yeah. What's crowning this reading? Three of Swords. Page of Wands. The Well. Page of Swords. Sorry, did I say Page of Swords? Page of Wands. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool. Yeah, beautiful. You two are really mirroring each other. And when I'm seeing this Three of Swords, I'm not thinking necessarily negative. What I'm getting with this card is, again, going back to that initial message of really keeping the heart and the mind in balance. I feel like there has been heartache, and I feel like it's been a period of kind of reconciling within both of yourselves. I mean, this is definitely for them, about not overthinking. Like, I feel like there's a cloud that's past for them when it has to deal with the past, because I'm feeling like truly over a situation, and it feels kind of like they've been through something really big. Because when I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles, like, I feel like this person, you know, is willing to invest, really willing to build with somebody, but I feel like something crumbled for them in the past. But this hasn't stopped them. This is kind of an energy of somebody quite resilient. We get lots of pages. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. This is somebody that's ready to start looking, start communicating. They're probably looking to, I feel like this person has all lines of communication open with you, if you've already met them. So willing to like respond to text. Like, this person feels like they're interested. Page of Wands with the Well. This is somebody looking for this energy of creation with somebody. Four of Wands, a creation of home, stability, relationship. And they're going to communicate this. They're looking for balance. They're looking to see kind of a harvest from what they put into a situation, and they see this. This might sound kind of cold, but like an investment opportunity with you. Like, you make sense. You look good. Like, there's all of these things. I'm seeing this person. Like, look at the stare on this person. He's like has a half smirk in this deck, and he's just looking so intently. Like, oh yes, this is what is going to happen next. It's with him. It's with her. There's a knowing about this person. I feel like you'll find that very, very, very attractive. And the fact that they're willing to risk it all. The Fool. This is a doer. This is a risk taker. Probably an entrepreneur. Not afraid of failure, but aware of past red flags, I would say. So there's a slower, I almost feel like they're trying to go slower than they'd even like to with you. But if it hasn't kind of jumped off yet, just know it's because of this three of swords. Somebody kind of just really kind of getting into this grounded space in their mind, in their heart, to where they can actually give without kind of hesitancy, skepticism, questioning. To me, this is also calling for you to kind of get ready to be in a place where you're going to be all in. It's like risking it all. That's kind of scary, especially when it has to do with your heart. This person, though, is going to, Six of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, give as much as you give. This is reciprocity. This is beautiful. So as much as you're willing to open, they mirror you. As much as you're willing to give, as much as you're willing to love, as much as you're willing to share, because you're going to be different on some levels here. It balances it out. It balances itself out is what it's telling me here. I need one more card on this King of Wands, Knight of Swords energy. Big time action taker. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. And the Strength. Yeah, lots of lion energy here. It's interesting that I had that strange message about nice hair, or maybe something about the hair that stands out. Maybe they don't have any hair. Something about the hair I'm getting, which is funny. Oh my goodness, you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you're connecting with somebody with Fabio-like hair. Like this lion. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. I mean, to me, I'm seeing like somebody that wants to invest in you. No rush. I feel like for you, though, you really need to out of the mind into the heart. I feel like as a collective on Earth, it's really calling all of us to live in that way, right? Like they say, that shift from third dimension to fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is the heart. So practice that. Imagine what that feels like for you. Sit in meditation. What comes into that dimension, and invite them in if they want. Lots of power with meditation. I'm saying doing this in a conscious way. Don't, I always say, or better, at the end of my meditations, if I don't know what I'm praying for, right? Yeah, no love potions or witchcraft here. None of that. Whoever's meant for me, I open my heart and I allow them. I invite them into my heart dimension. I'm waiting, I'm ready, I'm balanced. I'm ready to risk it all. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's get one card from the Starseed Oracle. And if those of you that want to know, this is the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck, Illuminated Tarot deck, excuse me. One more card for Gemini. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Oh, yes, what a card for you. Perfect. Let's read it. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life. to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you, when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work, no play, this is a sign to take some time out, to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focus on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. How can you more surrender to the sweetness of life? Beautiful. This is a conscious effort to bring in, to me, it's the heart dimension. Look at this. This is just beautiful. This is completely abundant. This person has a person here. Look at this slight distance here between the two of them, and they're both kind of on these lily pads. They're always a metaphor for growth, I think, through difficulty. This is a coming together. The faster it comes in, the more you focus on love, joy, happiness. If you feel yourself in a little bit of vortex, there's definitely opposing forces in the world right now where they don't want you to live like this. They too are helping you to push you to realize to live like this, right? This is a decision every day. But I feel like this is what is going to bring in that harmonious love life that you are desiring. So beautiful, beautiful messages. Take your time. Slowness until Mercury retrograde is nice and over and past. Emphasis on this next eclipse is what I'm feeling for you guys. And yeah, until then, I will be back with more readings. And thank you guys so, so much for all your support. I truly appreciate it all. All right, I will be back soon. Bye, guys.